Hi guys, we're down here today having a campfire, and we're going to go over a bit more about our axe making process, axe handle making process. I've got two with me today. These are both from Columbia River Knife and Tool Company. I bought this one first, and there's some issues with it that I didn't really like that I'm redoing the handle, and I'm going to do a review on these following this video, I guess. But for now, I'll just show you those. This is the Woods Nobo, I think it's called, and this is something else they call it, but it has the hammer pommel on the end there. Oh, the smoke's terrible here in my eyes, of course. Anyways, what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you quickly. We've made a tomahawk handle for this here. I would have liked for this to have come up a little bit higher on the wood, right there. The fire's making me cry. Let me stand back here a little bit. So, anyways, this was a stick that we would have cut about a year ago now. I think it was last September. We had found a few straight pieces of maple. We cut them down. The process, again, that's involved with this is that we would take a fresh cut piece. We try to make nice straight cuts on either end, and then we put Vaseline on the ends and on the entire thing to cover it so that this thing will slow dry. You don't want your wood to dry quickly or you're going to get cracks. So we Vaselined it, we put it aside in the shed for about 6 months. Then one day you pull it out, you take the bark off of it, and then you put the Vaseline back on, sometimes for several more months. Then you got to take it and clean it up.
Dad?
Okay, yeah, so then we had to shave it down to try to fit the diameter of our tomahawk head here. So the nice thing about a tomahawk over a traditional axe is that this has a rounded sort of head here that you can then get your handle to friction fit on over this. So your handle then just slides down through the hole, the eye hole, and once it comes out to the end of your handle, it's friction fitted on there that it can't fly off the end, and you can take it off at any time for backpacking or something like that, or if you wanted to do fine work with it. Whereas an axe has a much thinner shaft here, and when you get up here at the top of the axe, they generally put wedges in here in order to widen this out to kind of secure the head on the top. So I bought these CRKT ones because I really like the tomahawk concept, and there's not a lot of companies out there making them right now. But we're working on the handle for, again, the one that has the hammer pommel. And so we had to shave this down after we did the curing process and debarked it and everything. Then we had to shave this down to fit, and so we have this now that this will slide right up to about that point there on the end. I would like to make this go a little bit further, like have the head maybe sit up about this high. But the problem is when you're doing this is that you need the material. It has to be a wider and wider diameter coming up here, and I'm afraid I've run out of material on this one. So I've got the hammer fitted on there fairly well. You can see a little bit of gap around it, but for the most part it's there. I'm afraid if I continue to sand going up this handle that I may actually run out of any kind of diameter, and I could have problems anyways. It may actually end up coming off the end of the handle if it's not the same diameter here, or thicker I should say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. What we're getting into today is actually fire hardening. So the next step...
I just wanted to let you know it's been 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
Okay, that's not too bad. We're going to pause it here in a minute. Yeah, so we're going to get into fire hardening as the next step. Now this is a little bit scary because after months and months of slow curing something like this, to go and take it and put it over hot flame, I'm afraid that it may dry too quickly and cause cracking again, right? And we don't want that. But if we can do this successfully, it should make the wood a lot harder and help protect the wood and, make it last that much longer for an axe handle. So what we're going to do, we lit a fire a while ago. I'm just going to knock that off of there so I can get down here at my fire. And we'll open that up a bit. There's a lot of red ashes down in there. And I'm going to try to just hold this down close over the fire without actually burning it or putting it in the flames. And for the next little while, we're just going to slow turn this over the fire like this. This is going to be a pain with the smoke, and it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to see if I can fire harden the whole end of this without cracking it, and if that works for us, Then after that, I've got some tongue oil to do a finish coat.
Dad, it's been 5 minutes.
Right, and then we'll show our our axe review after we get the handle all done and varnished, or the tongue oil and everything on it. We'll come back and do another follow-up video and actually review the tomahawks themselves. So for right now, we're going to pause and we're going to go at this for a few minutes and that stuff. Okay.
Okay. It's on.
Okay. Yeah. So we've been about 15-20 minutes now at this. Just start it with the tip of it and slowly heating it up. We're keeping it out of the flames for the most part, so it's not burning, but the wood itself has gotten really hard, or really hot, I should say. Hopefully hard as well, because that's the whole point of fire hardening. This is supposed to do something...
It is almost 6 minutes.
Yeah,
It is almost 6 minutes.
this is supposed to do something to the cells in the wood that will actually change kind of the way it's
And
the way it is.
it's 6 minutes.
Okay, buddy. Shh. It's gonna make it a harder axe handle in the end. So that's that stage done. Ooh, man, that's hot. So again, basically the steps were there's a curing process that takes months and months of slow curing it with Vaseline or something on it and oil to keep to allow the water to evaporate out of the wood, but not allow the thing to do it too fast, to dry too fast and then crack. So after you've slow cured it, you then shape your wood into your handle that it fits your axe. Now we've gone through a step of fire hardening our wood, and then after this we're going to take it home. I think probably tonight.
It's gonna be 7 minutes in just a couple seconds.
Yeah, I don't want to waste any more time, or waste any time with this. We're going to take it home tonight and put some tongue oil on it now to seal it, and then hopefully we'll have a really nice axe handle.
Okay.
We'll put this on our thing, and we'll do a video of our tomahawk
It's been
in a few minutes.
Okay, 39 likes and 10 subscribers. See you guys, because it's 7.